Let's head to the Territory now, the Northern Territory, where the government there's announced a review into bail laws after the horrific stabbing death of a young man, Declan Laverty, on Sunday night at a bottle shop. It's since been revealed that the teenager who allegedly stabbed Declan has been released on bail for aggravated robbery and aggravated assault just over a month ago. Joining me now, Sky's Northern Australia correspondent, Matt Cunningham. But thank you for your time. What are these changes and how quickly will they come in?
Well, it's a good question because we haven't been given a timeline on when the changes are going to come in or what the changes will even be. All we've been told, Peter, is that there will be a review of these bail laws when it comes to offences committed by people with a weapon. So the man who's been charged with murder over this incident, 19-year-old Keith Karanua, it was revealed in court that he had previously been charged with an alleged aggravated assault using what was described in court as a bladed weapon. He was still given bail, and so that's what's going to be reviewed now, whether there should be a presumption in favour of bail for someone who commits an offence with a bladed weapon, with a weapon, because at the moment that presumption is for bail for that offender. So that's what's under review. The opposition is saying there's no need for a lengthy review here. In fact, they're putting legislation before the parliament right now saying, here we go, here are the changes that need to be made. Let's do it and let's do this now.
What about the bottle shop where Laverty worked, BWS? They're now saying that they're going to close their businesses right across the Territory at 6 o'clock. That's got to show you if business is doing this of its own accord, things must really be out of control.
It is a good indication. We've seen it in Alice Springs already, Peter, where the bottle shops in Alice Springs have reduced their trading hours. They're closing much earlier in the day. There's been a forced reduction from the government in trading hours for many businesses there. And even the supermarkets in Alice Springs are now closing at 7 p.m. But we're going to see those BWS bottle shops here in the top end close at 6 p.m. As well. Obviously, that's going to be a massive inconvenience for many people who want to go and buy a beer at that time of day, but that's the measure that they're obviously taking to try and ensure that their staff are safe. That's the issue here. I mean, that issue on Sunday night with Declan Laverty at the BWS at the Airport Tavern was obviously, a shocking, tragic incident. But, we've seen in the past few days so many other incidents that have occurred at different bottle shops throughout the top end. There was one a few weeks ago that we've seen vision of where kids aged just 13 years old had pulled a knife about this long on someone working at a corner store while they were in search of alcohol. There have been plenty of other incidents as well. So obviously the industry now taking matters somewhat into its own hands.
Matt, help me understand. If this was anyone else in any other state or territory, they wouldn't still be in their job. Alice, down Darwin, it's plenty of other communities as well. This violence is extraordinary. How is it that Natasha Files hasn't taken responsibility and resigned?
Well, not only that, there was a by-election held last weekend and the Labor Party, Natasha Files' Labor Party, won it comfortably. There have been calls from some people, including Robin Lambley, the independent MLA from Alice Springs. She's been very vocal. She says the Chief Minister's position is now untenable, but I don't think Natasha Files will be going anywhere in a hurry. I think the next step obviously comes in August next year, where voters will get a chance across the Northern Territory to decide who they want to see in power.
All right, Matt, I'll leave it there. Thank you for all your reporting on this. You're keeping us right across some pretty horrific stuff up north.